I've been selling on eBay as a side hustle since I was 16 years old. It started with sneakers, it moved to clothing. Heck, I've even sold diet pills. What eBay loves to do and portray is say that it's super easy to sell and use eBay. And this is partly true. It's super easy to use eBay. It's not super easy to sell effectively. And what I mean by effectively is to increase your sales and increase your outreach by just using a couple key points, concepts, and tools that myself will offer and also eBay offers. My first tip is to put an emphasis on writing the title. The title is one of the most important parts of your listing because this is how a buyer is going to find your item. You have 80 total characters to write your title, which is a good amount. Use them all or use close. I recommend using 75 to 80 of them. I never make an eBay title with anything less than that. Now start with what the item is and then you must become creative. Put yourself in the buyer's shoes. What are they going to search for? What may they search for? What will they search for? Stuff like that. Now here's an example. Let's say I'm selling this University of Kansas crew neck. Now a new buyer might say, hey, let me write the title. University of Kansas crew neck, size medium. And that's it. And that's terrible. A buyer would really have to use those 5-6 words to find this, which is not what you need. An experienced buyer, say men's, vintage, University of Kansas Jayhawks, navy blue, crew neck sweatshirt, pullover, size, you could use SZ, excuse me, medium or M. If you use SC and M, that's 79 characters right there. You're using the whole title. And the better you title your item, the more searches it will pop up for, which expands the outreach and ultimately increases the chance of sale. Another point on titles and what Marsha Collier, author of eBay for Dummies and University of eBay Instructor, talks about is to never just use all caps. I see this all the time. Buyers or sellers will use all caps because they think it kind of makes their item pop out or expand. And this isn't true. It kind of just makes the item seem less attractive because it appears as less professional, kind of seems a little anxious, a little bit edgy, and I don't like that at all. Now my next point, which is another extremely easy and totally effective way, is to take good pictures. As someone who is also a buyer on eBay, I cannot stress the importance of a simple, clear, well-lit image. When I see an item for sale that's blurry or far away, I picture the buyer as just being lazy and not taking the time, which is not much time at all, to take a nice square photo image that has nice spacing, is natural lit, or has the correct lighting if it can't be natural lit. And it just makes the item really pop out and look professional. I mean, with the phones we have today, there's no excuse to not have a clear image. Every phone has the capability of focusing and stuff like that. What I like to think of is I like to think of all my image almost as a LinkedIn profile photo. When you want it, you want your face well lit in a good space, not zoomed in, not zoomed out. You want it to look professional, nice. Casey Slide from Money Crashers also says to not go crazy with pictures. Quality is more important than quantity. When I'm a buyer, as I said, I'm not trying to see every single angle of an image, especially if it looks like it's super fast taken. I'm just trying to see the main stuff. Is there flaws? And then just the main core. Honestly, I like to have 3 to 5 images on my posts. The next part would be to understand the value of your item, and this is another really easy way to do. eBay has a fantastic tool that you can use where you can just search the name of your item. You can scroll down on the left, you can click sold items, and it comes with every item that has used like a similar title in the last 1 month to 2 months that have sold, and it tells you the prices they sold at. You can sort by size, you can sort by color, and this is amazing because knowing the true value of your item will allow you to price it at a fair, competitive price that buyers have previously been attracted to. And that gets me on my next point, how there's 2 different selling strategies on eBay. And the first one, and what Owen Burek from SaveTheStudent.com prefers, is to start a bid or auction at a low, like 99 cents, to attract buyers and watchers. And what this does, like I said, it attracts bidders and watchers. And they will see it at a low price. They'll be very interested because they think it may end at a low price. So they'll watch it, so they'll get notifications, so it will tell them. And although this attracts more buyers, you face the risk of selling your item for cheaper than you would like. And that's the only kind of downfall of this. And then another part on auctions is to keep in mind when the listing will end. I can't tell you how many times I've won an auction for an insanely cheap price at 4 a.m. where I just set an alarm and get it because the seller had no idea what time it was ending. The other situation where you can sell is buy it now or best offer, and this is what I prefer as a seller because I construct the price and then sellers can either make an offer or buy it at that price. So I kind of have control at where my items sell. I know if it's selling for the correct value. I know if it's not selling for the correct value. But the problem with this is you often have a lot of buyers message you and ask, what is the lowest you will take? What is this you have to take? And oftentimes you find buyers who are very disrespectful, but you gotta be the bigger man. You gotta be the bigger person. Crazy Lister says to swallow your pride and make the customer happy. And honestly, that is so important. I don't care if somebody's being a total jerk to you. Just say thank you for the constructive criticism. I'll look into it. Thanks. It's as simple as that. It's not too hard. Now, in conclusion, to post on eBay is very easy, but to sell you just need a few extra pointers. A long creative title, a clear fulfilling image, and a smart price. With the addition of these key tips and tools, your eBay sales will grow immensely. Let's get this money. Let's go do this. Let's take good images. Thank you. Have a good day.